Which of the following point lies on the line 2x plus 4 y equals 10? You may not use a calculator. Yes, the best choice for this question is B. How? Let's explain. So when you have a question like this, what you have to do is to substitute the point in the equation. So you have to understand that when they say point, they are talking about x coordinate and the y coordinate, and always is in this order. You always have the x coordinate before the y coordinate. So for point A, the x coordinate is 2 and the y coordinate is 1. For point B, the x coordinate is -1 and the y coordinate is 3, and so on. So to check which point lies on the line, so you take the coordinate one by one for the point. Therefore, if you take a point A, where you have a 2, 1, the x value is 2, the y value is 1. And when you have the equation 2x plus 4y equals 10, you replace x by 2. So you're going to have 2 multiplied by 2 plus 4 multiplied by the y value here is 1. Do we say that this is same as a 10? Let's check. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. So it's not 10. Therefore, A cannot be the correct choice. Let's check with B. For B, we have -1, 3 means x is -1, then y is 3. So again, using the same equation, 2x plus 4y equals 10, we replace x by -1, so we have a 2 multiplied by -1 plus 4 multiplied by 3. Okay, so here you have to understand that when you are doing multiplication between positive number and negative number, the result is a negative. That means when we do positive 2 multiplied by -1, we're going to have -2 plus 4 times 3 is 12, and -2 plus 12 is positive 10. Yes, sometimes, that confuses students, but you have to understand this. -2 plus 12 is same as 12 minus 2, and 12 minus 2 is 10. Therefore, the best choice is B. Otherwise, we continue to check. Now, you could have a similar question, like this. So, in this case, we have a 2x minus 3y equals 10. And again, we want to check which point lies on the line. Okay. For that, we take again the points one by one. If we take A, the x value is -2, the y value is 2. We plug in, we're going to have 2 multiplied by x value, which is -2, minus 3 multiplied by the y value is 2. We want to see if this is 10. Question mark, we don't know yet. So we check 2 multiplied by -2 will be -4. -3 multiplied by +2 is -6. So now -4 and -6 give you -10, which is not 10. So A cannot be the correct answer. Let's check for B. B, we have -1, 3, and here x value is -1, the y value is 3. We plug in, we have a 2 multiplied by -1 minus 3 multiplied by 3, and we want to check if this is 10. So 2 multiplied by -1 is -2. -3 multiplied by 3 is -9. And together, this gives you -11, which is not 10. So again, B cannot be the correct answer. What about C? C, we have a 2, -2. So we plug in, we have a 2 multiplied by 2. The x value for this point is 2. So we replace in the equation, minus 3 multiplied by -2 is equal to 10. You could see that here, always I'm trying to use the parentheses, to put the value in. That will help you to avoid mistake. But there is something important here. We have a negative 3 multiplied by negative 2. Negative 3 multiplied by negative 2. So we're going to have here positive 4 and negative 3 multiplied by negative 2 turn it to positive 6, which is 10. And yes, that is same as the value we are looking for. Therefore, the best choice here is C. So you have to understand something. In mathematics, when you have a positive sign multiplied by positive sign, that gives you positive. You have a positive sign multiplied by negative sign, or positive value multiplied by negative value, that gives you negative value or negative sign. Negative multiplied by positive is negative, and the negative multiplied by negative is positive. Okay, so we continue. What is the value of a 6 to the 4th power? Write your answer in the box below. Yeah, you will have a question like this in GED, but they will allow you to use a calculator. You have to understand something. 6 to the 4th power is not 6 multiplied by 4. No, no, no. That is a common mistake, and we need to avoid that. 6 to the 4th power means 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6. So we multiply 6 by itself and we repeat this 4 times. Okay, now with your calculator, if we do 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6, the answer is 1,296. 1,296. But suppose they also ask you this. They ask you to evaluate 4 to the 6th power. Okay, so again, this is not a 4 multiplied by 6, but it's a 4 multiplied by 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 4. And you will see that we multiply 4 by itself and we repeat this how many times? 6 times. Okay, doing that, the result will be 4,096. Okay, but you have to understand this. We want to save time, so instead of we multiply 4 by 4 by 4 by 4, repeat this 6 times, you can just use the power option from the calculator to get it. So you have a 4 raised to the power 6, and the calculator give you the answer as 4,096. Okay, let's continue. The perimeter of the trapezoid below is 54. What is its area? Write your answer in the box below. This question is very important, and your attention is also necessary. You see, in the GED exam, they will give you the formulas, but you have to know the appropriate formula. Okay, here, to find the area of trapezoid, okay, we need the formula, which is A equals 1 over 2 multiplied by H. H is the height, for the trapezoid, parentheses, they say B1 plus B2. So B sub 1 plus B sub 2. B1 and the B2 are the base of the trapezoid. You have to understand that this trapezoid, they trick you. The trapezoid is supposed to be like this. It's a right trapezoid. But they trick you. You see how they turn it? Yeah. So you have to understand that, okay, they can turn the shape, in a different direction, but you can recognize, how you have the base, the height, and the other, dimension. Okay, for this question, first of all, understand this. They give you what? The perimeter. And they ask you to find the area. Okay. Also, if you see the figure, we don't know this side. This side is very important in the calculation of the area. This side is the height. That's the height. The height of the trapezoid. Again, the trapezoid is supposed to be like this. So that's the height here. But because they turn it like this, that's why you have the height below. Okay, so that's the height missing. But when they give you the perimeter, that means what? You can find that height. Okay, remember, perimeter is what? That's the dimension, the distance around the shape. So this is telling you that if you take a 12 plus 18 plus 14 plus the missing side, which is the height, that will give you 54. So I use the H to represent the height. Someone could use X or Y or whatever, any variable. That is math. Okay, so we need to solve for that height in the equation. Okay, so you have to understand that if you add all these numbers here, that give you what? 44. So 44 plus the height equals 54, or the missing number equals 54. Now to find that missing number, which is the height, what we'll do, start 44 from both sides. Doing this, you see that H is equal to 10. 54 minus 40 is 10. Now we know H, and then we can calculate the area. Okay, so A equals 1 over 2 multiplied by 10 multiplied by, okay, in parentheses, we have B1 plus B2. So know that the two bases are this. You have a 12 plus 14. Okay, so the two bases are parallel. That's the way you're going to recognize the base. So the base are not 18 and the height, no. The base are 12 and 14. Okay, so PEMDAS, order of operation. Okay, we can see this in another video. So based on PEMDAS, we need to compute what we have inside the parentheses, or you can plug everything, at once in the calculator. But if you want to go step by step, so 12 plus 14 here will give you 26. So you have 1 over 2 multiplied by 10, which is same as 10 divided by 2. Okay, and now multiply by 26. So if you do the calculation, that gives you 130. So the area here is 130. Okay, and that will be square unit. So if it's the feet, they're going to be square feet. If it's meters, they're going to be square meters. But don't worry, here they don't give you the units, so it's like that. Okay, so this is some of the questions, and I will see you in another video for more questions. So feel free, to leave your comment if you need explanation of any part of this video. Okay, thank you.